Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will they get something special? Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cougars will kick it away and start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Little. Accurate throw. Catch made right near the sideline.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Little. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Good connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got dizzy through as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Little. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air. They're
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Little. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Handoff from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Running back with the football. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down.
Here we go.
They're going to run it here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So it's Arkansas in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Fourth down RPO, he throws it to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Fights through the tackler. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
First and goal, will try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it again. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Here we go.
Looking to pass. It's Little. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Goes deep off his back foot. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. What a sag by the senior.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Scanning the field, it's Little. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That picks up a first down, spotted at the 39. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they'll set up with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. But what a play.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, not quite through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He shreds the tackle.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Come on, set. Go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Offense in a split backfield now. Send the back in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Throwing off play action. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. snags the quick throw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Little. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Little. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here goes the BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Ball scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Little. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Ball handed to the running back. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point you're going to start quick?
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
And he's got it again. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback just kneels down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Little. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And that play should just about seal it. Number 2 is going to take down number 1, Kirk. They told us they were going to make a strong statement here about supremacy in the sport here in the middle of the season.
And they sure have done that. Anytime you can knock off the number 1 team in the country.